Welcome to Picture Healer channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to select lucky Feng Shui houseplants. It's a springtime and all the plants are waking up, so naturally we want to bring some plants indoors. We are also in the transition to Feng Shui period 9. The number 9 is related to fire element. In the fire element chart, the wood element generates fire. So it's very lucky to have plants around your house in general. To know the lucky Feng Shui plants, we can first look at what's not lucky Feng Shui plants. And I have 5 types of plants here. The first one is any plants with needle leaves or any pointy, sharp leaves, because those are related to negative qi. It might bring conflict or argument in your personal relationships. So first, we don't want to have cactus or any plants with very sharp leaves in the house. Outside the house is not so bad. The second type of plants we try to avoid is trailing down plants. Some people like to grow a lot of trailing plants indoors. In general, it's not lucky to have plants pointing downward because the energy is going downward. But if you only have a couple plants like that indoors, it's not a problem. The problem is if you have a lot of trailing plants, that can make you feel kind of sad and feeling down. So everything is about balance. The third type of plants to avoid is the dead, diseased, or dying plants. Sometimes we forget to take care of plants and then they are just half dead or diseased, and those plants will bring negative energy. So you should either treat them of any disease or move them to outside of the house or discard them if it's very difficult to treat. A basic, simple plant that's healthy is better than a rare plant that's difficult to keep healthy. So you just have to take care of your plants and maintain regularly. The number 4 is a dried plant or plastic plant. Are they really bad for you? It's not really that negative. It's like between a real natural crystal and artificial crystal. The artificial one will not give you that natural energy, but it's not really that bad. But the problem with dried or plastic plants is that you tend to forget about it and they will collect dust. And after a while, they will look kind of sad and outdated. So if you want to keep dried or plastic plants, just make sure you refresh them, maybe clean them or update them with new one so they don't give you that outdated look. The number 5 plant that we should avoid is the overtrained plant or any plants with negative associations. So I'm talking about the bonsai trees. Even though bonsai is a very highly regarded art, but it's more suitable for the outdoor or backyard rather than indoors, because we use a lot of techniques to train the bonsai tree to control the growth. So it has that symbol of constraint and distort, and that's not the energy we want indoors. There are some plants that might be associated with negative energy in your culture or according to your religion. If you know any of those plants, just avoid them indoors. So that's the 5 types of plant we try to avoid. Next, we will talk about 5 lucky plants we should choose. First one is to pick broadleaf or round leaf plants. If all the leaves are large and green and big, it's the symbol of abundance and good health. And the number 2 principle is to take good care of your plant. A healthy plant gives out lucky energy, and a neglected plant will bring negative energy. So we really have to learn about requirements of plants and control the lighting, humidity, and temperature. We might want to add some plant light, or add a humidifier, or add a fan, or move the plant around to find the right spot for the temperature and the light. Keeping plants is like keeping a fish tank. It takes a lot of maintenance. It will take some time, some money, but once you know how to maintain and become the habit, it will be very easy and you will be rewarded. The third type of lucky plant is the plant with fruit, berries, with fragrant smell or beautiful colors. Fruit and berries can be a symbol of abundance, such as citrus. Even though most fruiting plants are for outdoors, but sometimes you can bring them indoors, such as around the Chinese New Year, you can bring in tangerine plants. And the fragrant smell and beautiful colors are always a plus and will increase the energy of the space. The fourth type is plants with lucky associations, such as money plant, lucky bamboo, or orchid. If you want to enhance money luck, you can keep some money plants, or you can display orchid for beauty and grace. The number 5 type is the water plant. If growing plant in soil is difficult for you, you can think about water plant or plants in water, such as aquarium plants or just basic plants in the water. If those are difficult for you, then you can just buy cut flower from local market and replace them after they start to wilt. With cut flower, you have a lot more choice. You can still have beautiful color, nice fragrance, and lush leaves. For this type of plant, you just have to remember change water regularly so the water doesn't go bad or dirty. So those are the 5 lucky plant types we can choose for our indoor environment. Next, I'm going to show you a few plants I think is lucky to display at home, and they are easy to find and easy to keep, including some herbs, succulents, and the broadleaf indoor plants. Hope you enjoy them and talk to you next week.